What a wonderful way to start everything. How's everybody doing? Are we ready for some jazz today? And we set up some jazz for you guys today too. It was not cheap. But for the people sitting up here in front, you guys are going to love it. It's going to be great. And we are starting it off, of course, with these young people back here that are starting to listen to jazz, right? They're listening to jazz, and I'm trying to convince them to listen to K-Jazz a little bit more, but let's see, we have to work on that one. You know, now with technology, you know, sometimes the jazz station gets skipped as well. But anyway, let's welcome also my great friend, Michael Dolphin. We've been here for 30 years now doing this stuff.
Good morning, Central Avenue. This is my happy place. You know it is. From Dolphins of Hollywood to everything else that happened up and down Central Avenue when I was a child and just beginning to understand the importance of Central Avenue and its contributions to the culture of not just Los Angeles, but the culture of America as well. There are a bunch of names, and we're going to save you those. We'll mention them during the day, but you should know this is hallowed ground. When you think of names like Eric Dolphy, you think of names like Gerald Wilson and the others that were once part of this community as well. That's the reason why we're still here and we're still doing this. But guess what? Jazz lives. Look at these young people. They're here because they want to be. They're here because they want to play jazz. They're here because they want to learn from the atmosphere that exists. They want to learn from the talent that teaches them from day to day. They want to be in this place that says, you people, you jazz lovers out there are going to appreciate what they do. And that makes everything perfect. One of our best decisions 28 years ago was that we would open up every jazz festival with young people because we want them to be headliners in the next 4 or 5 years. What Jose just reminded me this morning, which is probably not the happiest thing to recollect, but when we started, probably none of these young people were born yet. But we have been able to carry it forward, and we've seen young people carry it forward, and there are a number of people who've done so, and all because of the contribution and the intent of people like Richard Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, JazzAmerica.
Clap along with me, everybody. Thank you. It's called Second Line, all the way back to New Orleans. Joe Avery, a trombone player, made that tune popular. Welcome on behalf of Jazz America. This organization was the brainchild of one of the sons of Jazz America. How about a hand for the late Mr. Buddy Collette? If you received a flyer from one of our students, there's a Buddy Collette story on the back. On the front is a roster of these 20 young people who come from all over the city and county of Los Angeles and some beyond. Well, we're going to keep going. Down the street is a sign that recognizes one of the great visitors to Central Avenue, Duke Ellington. And we're going to honor Duke. Yes, let's hear it for Duke. He used to stay with his band at the Dunbar Hotel a few blocks south of here. This arrangement we're about to play is the authentic Ellington arrangement from 1941. The tune was written by his trombonist Juan Tizol from Puerto Rico. We'd like to feature the band and one of our vocalists, herself a trombone player, Leila Mojabi, and here is Perdido.
How are you doing, y'all? Sombrero, and that's when my heart departed. I was the sun when I held it close. Oh, was the sun when we said adios. Perdido, I look for my heart, it's perdido. I lost it way down in Torito, the day the fiesta started.
kids up here, and I'm going to cheat and read their names off and have them stand up and let you recognize them. On one of our piano players, Mateo Arce on piano. Mason Opal on trombone. Wyatt Barkley Rust, one of our 3 drummers. Drummer number 2, Andrea Caruso. Drummer number 3, oh, excuse me, I'm out of order. On vibraphone, Mr. Wyatt Clark. One of our alumni on tenor and alto sax, Mr. Sean Cullen. The young man who drove the band through that beautiful solo and the entire rendition of Perdido, Mr. Jasper Hughes. Our soloist on second line and Perdido on trumpet, Mr. Christian Jensen. The second of our 3 piano players, Mr. Leo Marcus. Piano player number 3, Jack Morgan. You just met our double threat, trombone and vocal, Leila Mojabi. Another double threat, although he's harmless. On alto and flute, Jishnu Mukherjee, all the way to the left. On tenor sax, Mr. Kamayo Kuzan. Alto and tenor sax, Jade Redfield. On trumpet, almost as tall as her trumpet, Miss Lily Saul. On trombone, Mr. Gokul Shankar. On the bass trombone, Lucas Takao Han, bass trombone. Also on trombone, Mr. Max Tyson. One of our 2 basses, that's why they call it double bass, I suppose, Mr. Nicholas Taberi. And our other bass is Mr. Luca Milanes. Where are you? All right. I'm sure I forgot somebody, but in the tradition of Buddy Collette, we have with us an alumna, a teacher, and a recording artist in her own right, but she came through JazzAmerica and became a professional. If the names Billie Eilish mean anything to you, they don't to me. I used eyeliner this morning, but my eyelashes are still closed. But a marvelous human being and terrific musician helping us today, Miss Ann King on trumpet. Well, you met a few minutes ago Jose Riso and Michael Dolphin. A little bit later than that composition of Perdido, a child was born, and they named him Michael, son of John. Last name was Dolphin, like the fish. And if you were to wander down south from where you're sitting to the corner of Vernon and Central, there had been a monument built by John Dolphin, a record store, a recording studio, a place where young musicians like Buddy Collette and Dexter Gordon and others could get their maiden voyage of the feeling of recording. And that helped to energize this area that, as Michael called it, was hallowed ground to so many jazz musicians. So we'd like to pay tribute to Mr. Michael Dolphin and his father and the legacy that they set forth in a Herbie Hancock composition, which will feature one of our pianists, Mr. Leo Marcus. Please enjoy Dolphin Dance. Mr. Leo Marcus on the piano. Mr. Michael Dolphin, our inspiration, and thank you, Herbie Hancock. Well, while we're paying tribute to those who made this all possible, we have to give credit and homage to Mr. Buddy Collette, who was born in Watts and studied music at the age of these youngsters and became a virtuoso. And he became aware that a lot of the good work was being given only to the Caucasian musicians in town. And there was a musicians union of mostly Caucasians. And Buddy said, wait a minute, there's something wrong. Music should be colorblind. So he helped get rid of the segregation that kept the white union segregated from the black community. And for that alone, he would be known as the Jackie Robinson of jazz, because he integrated a scene that had been so separatist before. So Buddy, thank you. So here's our tribute to Buddy Collette. He wrote this song in honor of one of his daughters named Vida. So thank you, Buddy, and here we go. right, thank you, Buddy Collette. Somebody said, what happened to your jokes? I said, they didn't get any better, but here's one, since somebody asked. You know the great singer, Sarah Vaughan? Who doesn't know her? She stayed at the Dunbar, she played here many times, but oddly enough, she never worked with Duke Ellington. I mean, we know from the great Layla's version of Perdido that Ella Fitzgerald worked with the Duke, but never Sarah Vaughan. So she thought she'd get her revenge. She heard that Ellington's band was going to Canada on a fishing trip. So she stowed away on the band bus. The band went out on a boat to catch fish. For 6 hours, nobody caught any fish. Now, bear in mind, Sarah Vaughan was a rather sassy individual. In fact, her nickname was Sass. Now, here was the Ellington band, all full of pride, fishing rods aplenty, not one fish. So, after hours of no luck, Sarah Vaughan, remember, Sass, came out of the bus, grabbed a fishing pole and says, why don't y'all let Sass catch you on? Remember, they were in Canada. Anyway, that's why there are no new jokes this year, because the old ones are horrible. Anyway, thank you for your attention. Now you know what these kids have gone through for 11 weeks. All right, we have yet another vocalist for you. She's the one who doubles on alto and tenor. She just celebrated her birthday weekend. Boy, where were birthday weekends when I was growing up? Anyway, this is a standard, a classic, and we hope you enjoy our rendition of Jade Redfield and the band performing Blue Skies.
Sky smiling at me, nothing but blue skies. You I see, many birds singing a song, nothing but blue skies. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. You know this is the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. Days, all of them gone, nothing but blue Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Notice in the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies, nothing but blue skies, nothing but blue
Jade Redfield. Tamayo on the tenor sax. Oh, we're going to step up the intensity a little bit. You know, in jazz history, you had the musicians, and you had some people like the Michael Dolphins, the Jose Rizos, the city councilman, the John Dolphins, who gave a little boost. And one of them was a genuine baroness with Rothschild in her background. Her name was Nika Königswater, and she befriended people like Thelonious Monk and many of the jazz musicians of the time, giving them places to stay, helping them get gigs, getting them out of legal difficulties. So one of our great jazz composers, who became a resident of Los Angeles, became, I forgot how I started that sentence, but anyway, the great Baroness helped, among other people, Horace Silver, a composer and pianist, and he, in tribute to this great Baroness, wrote this composition. It's called Nika's Dream. And once again, Leila on the vocal.
Hello. A song that we know all the musicians play.
vocal and the band. Well, we've got time for one more. Anybody familiar with the work of Julian Adderley? Well, you probably know him better as Cannonball Adderley. His brother wrote this next tune, Nat Adderley, and we're all happy to be here on a Saturday. If you're here, it means you're not working. So we're gonna give our final tune and dedicate it to not working today. This is Nat Adderley's Work Song. JazzAmerica. All right. Have a wonderful afternoon.